All right, guys, I'm going to show you why CGC is more trusted than PGX. All right, guys, we're going to crack open a couple books and talk about this. But first, if you could please hit that notification bell, hit that subscription button, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video. You know the normal spiel. And what I don't say enough is thank you for doing all this. Thank you for the views, the thumbs up, the comments. Thank you for all of that. It is very much appreciated. Now, I bought a collection, and I will put in the description below, I'll put the link to the video. I bought a collection that had a bunch of CGC books in there, but it also had two PGX books. The first one was Amazing Spider-Man 50. This is the first Kingpin. I'm just going to open it, get it out of the bag. The first Kingpin came back a PGX 6.0. I'll be honest with you, this one may come back, because we are going to crack this and submit to CGC. This may come back like a 5.560, maybe even higher, because it doesn't look like it was cleaned and pressed, which is important. Definitely doesn't look like it was cleaned and pressed. Now the next book is Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a 5.0. Let me open this now. Just the bag. Try to avoid a glare. 5.0. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this book is not a 5.0. All right, and the best way I could tell you, and I'll put pictures after I crack this open. I'll put pictures up too. Well, maybe I'll just do it right now. There's just complete. The amount of damage on the back is crazy. This is not a 5.0. What we're gonna do, we're gonna crack these books open. We're gonna send them down to my boy Erod. He's gonna clean them, press them, and then we're gonna get them off to CGC. See what they come back as. Remember, 5.0 on the ASM, 6.0 on the ASM 129, 6.0 on the ASM 50. Let's get these things out of these ugly PGX cases. Can I do it right now? Come on. Come on. Horrible. Horrible. This one too, look. Come on. Sorry if that's loud. Come on. I'm going to cut these out. We'll look at them closely, take some pictures, and get them off to Erod. Here's that Amazing Spider-Man 50. There are plenty of indents in here that you can see. All over here, you can see all that. Look at all that. Room for improvement. Top left corner here, see the right here. You can kind of see that. Room for improvement. Room for improvement. On the back, there is room for improvement. Look at the cleaning here. Cleaning opportunities. Look how dirty all this is. So, PGX gave this a 6.0. We'll see what CGC does, because again, with the improvements, I'm optimistic with this one. I'll be honest with you though, the Amazing Spider-Man 129, there is no way this is a 5.0 as is. Most importantly, look at the spine roll. Look at the spine here. Look how much white you see. Here are the back. Look at all the page. You see the pages. This is a bad spine roll. Secondly, we'll just stick around on the front. It is the front, okay, not bad. I will say that. The front's not bad. There's staining here though, and some staining here. You see all that? 5.0, remember? Tear on the bottom. Here's where they lost me. This. Okay, this, look at that. Come on. All right, right around here, look at all that. 5.0? I don't think so. Maybe a 4. Look at all the dirt up here. Staining across the top. So these are going to go off to my boy Erod, and checked in the description below. I'll put his YouTube channel on there. Next time you see these books, they will be cleaned, and then we will go into submitting them. Look, that only took you a second, took me a little longer, but Erod got me these books back. We're going to look at them real close, and then off to CGC they go. All right, guys, first up is the ASM 50, first appearance of Kingpin, plus with this classic cover. Incredible book, and just look at the job he did. Great work from Erod. All his info will be in the description below. I mean, look at that. Looks great. If this book can maintain the same grade as PGX, I'll be happy. If it goes up, I'll be even happier, because remember, these books probably were not cleaned or pressed. Let's take a look at that ASM 129 really quickly. Looks great from the front. The problems arise in the back, but we already knew that. You know, you can't do anything about the staining here. You can see all that, guys. Can't do anything about that. But this is where the grades are going to take a hit. All this right here. Nothing you could really do about that. Staining across the top, nothing you could do about that. That's why I believe this will drop. The ASM 50 may stay the same. This will drop. All right, for these books now, next stop, CGC. All right, guys, they are back. This video took you a few minutes or whatever it is to get to this point. This video took me months to get to this point. But in this box from CGC is an Amazing Spider-Man 129, no longer in that PGX label, that case, and an Amazing Spider-Man 50. If these things keep the grade, consider this a massive success. If these books drop at all, if it's one grade, okay, that's still successful. If it's 2 grades, that's about on par with PGX to CGC with some of this stuff. If these things come back restored, forget it. We're at a huge loss and just, But either way, we'll see. Expect, I believe, I don't even remember. I should have went back and watched. I think I was expecting the ASM 50 to stay the same-ish with the clean and the press. Maybe drop 1 grade, maybe. The ASM 129, I definitely think it's going to drop. If this thing hits a 4.0, it's about what I would think. Erod did do a great job, though. 3.5. If this thing hits a 4.5 or remains the same, consider that a success, and kudos to Erod. But before we even figure any of that out, we need to open this box, right? Thank you, Deep Dive Comics. I'm going to do my best to show you guys the grades first. All right, everything's covered nice. We're going to do this all in one take. All this up. Sorry, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. All right, what do we grab first? Right? Yeah. Oh, I did a custom label? Oh, I must have done custom labels for these. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 50. First appearance of Kingpin. Looks good with the red, the city. Looks nice. Anyway, I already explained everything, so here you go. This was a 6.0 cream to off-white pages from PGX. Oh, even the page quality. It went from PGX cream to CGC off-white to white pages 6.0. This thing did come back from Erod. Beautiful. This book was not cleaned and pressed when it did go to PGX. The price difference from a 6.0 PGX to a 6.0 CGC, it's got to be significant. This is a huge upgrade. Huge upgrade. Obviously, the next one is that ASM 129. I forgot I did custom labels. I'm getting fancy, huh? I must have done a custom label with this one, too. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher. Looks a lot better than with this, doesn't it? It looks a lot nicer. We just already discussed everything. This went from off-white to white pages. Okay, 4.5, from a 5 to a 4.5. Okay. Still successful in my opinion. The page quality did go down to off-white from off-white to white. So both came back with different page quality. Only one book of the 2 came down with the lower grade. It's still successful in my opinion. This is a great book. Obviously, again, the first appearance of Punisher. First appearance of Kingpin. You guys just watched it. How about we see if I can find some sales numbers for you to compare this, what just happened. Okay, guys, so I did a little bit of research, so I'm going to hit you with some numbers. Unfortunately, I couldn't use our books here, the 4.5 and the 6.0, because there were no PGX sales. So anyway, let's just adjust accordingly, right? So let's say the ASM 50 was a 7.5. Okay, we'll pretend it's a 7.5. The last PGX 7.5 sale on this book is $713. Nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of money, right? That same grade, that 7.5 in a CGC, $963. You're talking about a $250 difference in the same book, in the same grade between the two companies. Those are facts as of the recording, as of the time of this recording. Now, the Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a PGX 4.0. So we have a 4.5. We went from a 5.0 PGX, but whatever. 4.5, right? Couldn't find the 4.5 sales. How about a 4.0? So a PGX 4.0 in Amazing Spider-Man 129, $690. Again, nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of money. That same book in a 4.0 CGC, $793. It's a $100 difference. The same exact book in the same exact grade. That is why I submit to CGC. Right there. Perfect example. This was an upgrade. Even losing a grade is an upgrade. Plus, if you ever want to sell these books, it's a lot easier to sell a CGC book than a PGX book. Just my experience. Just in my experience. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's the same. You know, in my experience, it's much more difficult to move a PGX book than a CGC book. That's it. You certainly can't price them the same unless you're talking holy grails, Silver Age holy grails. These books, proof's in the pudding. I just told you the numbers. So that's it for this. Guys, Erod did a phenomenal job. All of his info is in the description below. Outstanding at what he does, man. The man works magic. He did a great job on these books you just saw before and afters. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope kind of opened some people's eyes. This is a very, very small example. I understand that. We're only talking 2 books here, but I gave you some numbers. Chew it up, swallow it, digest it, see what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that thumbs up on the way out, please. And remember, as always, keep it comics.